Hello and welcome back to another video. I am Clever Yeti and today I'm going to be showing you a semi-AFK foraging XP farm that can give you up to 350,000 foraging XP per hour. This farm is a semi-AFK farm, which means you cannot be completely AFK. You have to hold the button, but you could be watching a movie or be in online class. Before I show you how the farm works, if you find this video useful, please leave a like down below and also subscribe because we are 0.09% of the way to YouTube rank. So here's the farm. How it works is that the water streams push you around while you're holding the button, so you break the logs, and the minions will replant the trees. This farm is more efficient if you don't have haste activated, so I recommend you deactivate it. To use it, you will need a few items. You will need a lot of wood minions. I will talk about the type of wood minions you should use later, because using the cheapest one is not always the best option. And you will need a tree capitator. Now, there are a few items that I recommend you use. If you don't use them, the farm will be a lot slower. But if you really don't have enough money, the farm can still work. The first one is the wood cutting crystal. It buffs the speed of all the foraging minions by 10%. The second item I recommend you use is enchanted lava buckets. But there are also other fuel options that are better, and I will talk about them later. I also recommend you use an ocelot pet because it buffs your foraging XP and also buffs the speed of your minions. Having a booster cookie active and a god pot will help you get a lot more experience. As you've probably seen from the test, when I come back, the minions didn't have time to replant all the trees. But by using a few items, you can make them a lot faster. The first of these optional items is a level 100 ocelot. Right now, the cheapest one is 9.9 million coins. You don't need a legendary one because its perk is useless. The second optional item is the foul flesh. The foul flesh will buff the speed of your minions by 90% compared to the enchanted lava buckets, which only buff it by 25%. The foul flesh will only last for 5 hours. So if you have 28 minions, this will cost you around 145k coins per hour. And this is where the type of wood you choose comes in. If you use dark oak wood, you will lose about 52,000 coins per hour. But if you choose jungle wood, which is the most expensive type of wood, you will make 71,000 coins profit per hour even when you buy full flesh. But it will obviously cost more to make your minion. The last optional thing is having 28 tier 9 or tier 11 minions. This farm isn't made to hold 29 minions, but from my calculations, if you have 28 and use all the optional items, you have enough time to replant before you come back. You can also put the toil reforge and recombobulate your tree capitator, but this will only give you 5% more foraging XP. I did a test with all the recommended items and I got around 110,000 XP per hour. My ocelot was level 52 and my minions are tier 5. I also calculated what I would get if I had all the optional items and I ended up with 357,000 XP per hour. I cannot confirm that because I don't have that much money to spend on minions, but these numbers should be accurate enough. Now for the tutorial on how to build it. You will need all of those resources on screen, so you want to start by placing one block, which will be the middle of your farm. Then place 6 blocks on each side. You should end up with something that looks a bit like this. Now fill 3 of the 4 corners with grass. Now that your bottom layer is done, place 4 blocks in the middle, then place a temporary 5th one and build another plus. Then break the temporary middle block, and this is where you place your wood cutting crystal. Now you need to fill in all the corners of the top layer with dirt. You now need to build the water streams. Start on the corner here and build a shape. Then on the other side, build something like this. On the top layer, it is a bit more complicated because there are teleport paths, but it should end up looking like this. Now build the exact same thing on the other side. So now the walls for your water streams are in place. Then place the 2 teleport paths at the top, here and here, and now you need to place the floors of the water streams. For this you will need fences. Place them like this at the bottom and leave one empty at this end of the top water streams. So now if you take out your magical water bucket or just a normal water bucket and place water here, it should flow like that. Do the same for the other side and also the water streams at the bottom. So now on the top layer, place a sign where the water stream ends and another one here. So you can place another water bucket here. Do the same for the other side. At the end, you need to add one block here and place two signs. For the bottom layer, on the long side here, place two signs like we did at the top and add water here. Block it from falling down and block the other water stream from falling down too. Now if you go in your water stream, it should push you around, let you fall, and push you in the other direction. Now all your water streams should be done. The next step is to place your minions. When you place your minions, place 4 of them in the middle of each square. If you place them like this, they will fill the entire area around them with trees. Start with the side that doesn't have a hole. If, let's say, this was the last minion you can place because now all your minion slots are full, never place only one minion on a square, because its trees aren't going to be connected and the tree cap's ability is going to be useless. So if you end up in a situation like this, pick up one of them here, so you have 3, and at least 2 in diagonal. So now that I've placed all my minions, as you can see, I don't have enough minion slots to fill the entire farm. So instead of putting the teleport pad that sends you back up here, I can replace that sign with the teleport pad so I don't waste time down there doing nothing. Here's my first teleport pad. Normally you place the teleport pad down here, but I place it up here, and for this one, place it down here. The teleport pad has to send you on the other side of the farm. So now that the teleport pads are linked up, there is only one step remaining, which is to set the direction of your teleport pad so you look at the trees. Now your farm should be finished. The last step is optional, but it is to prevent your inventory from filling up with saplings. You can place a strip of logs on the side of the trees so they prevent the leaves from breaking by themselves. That's it, and you now have an AFK Foraging XP farm. So that's pretty much all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.